My teachers would not be pleased with me if they heard, but I am deeply conflicted by the man they call Jesus. They tell me that he's wicked and blasphemous, but lately I'm not so sure. Earlier today, the chief priests sought to arrest him for what he did in the temple, but they could not. It's almost as if he knew they were coming. His response seemed almost premeditative. And I'm still wondering about the things that he says and the question that he brings. If what John was teaching was human, the people would cause chaos, but if it was of God, then Jesus would be everything that they say he is. But how could a simple man like Jesus be the Messiah? He comes from Nazareth, born in a manger. Surely the God of the universe would not descend upon the earth to dwell as a nobody. But on the other hand, you can't leave the house without hearing stories of what he's done. How can this be? There is something different about him. When he speaks, countless crowds come to hear him. And the way he speaks is like nothing I've ever heard, speaking in parables and stories. And then I'm puzzled again because he uses the Lord's word against us. He quotes the Psalms saying, "The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone." Am I the builder? And I'm rejecting the Messiah? I've heard of the lame beginning to walk and the blind being able to see. Are these rumors true? I've even heard that he's walked across the water. Surely these are just tales told by his followers, lies to deceive us. But then I think about that tree. Earlier I saw him pull fruit from it. Then he spoke to it, and when I saw the tree days later, it had withered and died. How could that be? Well, I've learned that my God delivered his chosen people from slavery in Egypt, but this man, Jesus, only dwells among sinners, prostitutes, lame, and sick. How can this be the same God? But then again, he talks about the commandments written by Moses. He says I'm to love my God and also my neighbor. Do I not live amongst all kinds of people? The city is filled with sick and lame, poor and rich, young and old, and I'm supposed to love them all. I would be foolish to reject the Messiah's teaching and walk beside him. If I follow him, I will be thrown out, and I will lose everything. But if I'm wrong about this man, I will have nothing. But I've heard the stories of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and how they trusted the Lord, and he protected them. I cannot explain it. I think I've always known that he must be the Messiah. And I must have the same faith in my God that these men had. I must leave this place now before my teacher returns.